good, besties? It's your girl Laina G back with another video. If y'all are new to my channel, my name is Laina and welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I already seen that title, I'm pretty sure, but today I will be I guess answering assumptions about me. I'm not even missing it. I really do got it. I'm gonna go actually tomorrow to get my nails done, and I'm getting my hair done, and I'm gonna vlog that for y'all. But anyways, so today I will be answering assumptions about me. And if y'all don't know what assumptions mean, let me just look up, matter of fact, let me look up the definition of an assumption, okay? Just so y'all can know. Define assumption. Okay, so an assumption is a thing that is accepted as true or as certain to happen without proof. So basically, an assumption is something that somebody believes, or like multiple people believe, even though there's no proof. It's just like in their head. It's just what they believe, basically. So that's what an assumption is. So today I'll be answering people's assumptions about me. Now, if y'all know me, I do not, before I even start this video, let me say this. I am not one to respond to any negativity, or I just don't feel a need to like feed into it, especially if it's like, if you know something is not true about yourself, or if you know people are just like assuming stuff about you. It's really kind of no point to like try to prove them wrong, because they already have their mind made up that that's the facts about you, even though there's no proof and like they don't know you and it's not the facts. So besides all that, I think it would be a cool little video. I feel like I do want to clear up a couple of things some of y'all did say on, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Laina_99. But basically, this is all the stuff that y'all assumed about me. Let's get into this video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and run up my other videos, y'all. Y'all seen, I've been trying to be consistent for y'all, for my besties, because I love y'all. I love y'all, and I'm really trying to like open up more to y'all and just kind of have y'all like feel me on a different level and like understand like my mindset and like just who I am as a person, you know what I mean? So I have to look for good ones, because some of these are just kind of like outrageous. But like, everything I say on here, this is just me being so open, so blunt, so transparent with y'all. I have no reason to lie. Like, I really don't have any reason to lie to nobody, because I just don't got a reason to lie. Okay, let's see. We gotta start off with something not so crazy. Okay, someone's first assumption about me is you're a really nice, goofy person, but the internet just makes you into something you're not. Ding, 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 ding. No, y'all, but if y'all like real life me, I'm like a very goofy person. I'm nice until like you do I'm a nice person, but if someone tries to play with me, like that's a whole different story. I'm a Scorpio, so I can be either very nice, very gentle, very loving, or I can be crazy, aggressive, and mean. Like, I have two sides to me. I'm not gonna front. I really do. I'm from Providence. Down here people are a little bit nicer. Providence, the East Coast, people are mean. We're ruthless. We don't care. But I am a very I am like top-notch goofy. Like, I'm a very goofy person, and it's just me, you know what I mean? So I guess that is like a true thing, and like what the internet like puts me to be. I don't even know what the internet puts me to be, to be honest, but it's not who I am, because no one knows me. Next assumption: you love Kaiser like he was your own child. That is not an assumption, that is a fact. I do love him as if he was my own. I treat him as if he was my own. I take care of him as if he was my own. Make sure he's straight. Just like, it's just like a woman's, like, it's just my natural thing. Like, you know, as a mom, like I'm a mom now, but even before then, like I just love kids in general. So it's like I can't have no reason not to treat him as if he's my own, especially if he's in my presence, you know what I mean? Someone said you're a shy person but will turn up. I don't think I'm that shy. If I'm being talked to, I will definitely talk to you back. And one thing about it, yeah, if someone tries to get crazy with me, I will turn up. One thing about me is like I'm so respectful to everybody, so I expect that respect back. And it's like, once if you disrespect me or something, it's like I can't, like I'm just like I'm a Scorpio, y'all. Like it's just me, it's my personality. Like I don't take disrespect lightly. Like I don't just eat that up. Like I did a lot of years of doing that. So this Laina, she don't do that. An assumption: you don't like people comparing you to King's ex. I mean, I don't think anyone ever wants to be compared to somebody. It's just no one wants to be compared to anybody, because everybody is their own individual person. Like I'm my own person and I act like me, and I don't try to act like anybody else. Like I'm very humble, I'm very blunt, I'm goofy, I'm just me. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't think anybody wants to be compared to anybody. Like whether it's an ex, an aunt, a cousin, a dog, like I don't want to be compared to nobody. The fuck. Your financial situation before with King is okay. Not to answer, just tired of people saying you're broke. Right, so anyways, before I had met King, I moved by myself with no help all the way to Louisiana for school in my own car, paying for my own rent in my own apartment. Yeah, I did have roommates, but I still was paying for rent, paying for insurance, paying for a car. I had a job, I was going to school. So yes, like I always been on top of my stuff. I've always had jobs, I've always made my own money, I've always provided for myself when it came to school, paying off school. Like that's always been me. A lot of people assume that you don't get along with King's other baby mom. Do you? So I don't like saying baby mom, but a lot of people don't assume that you don't get along with Meek. Do I? I do get along with Meek. I have no issue with her. I never had an issue with her. There has like in this time frame that me and King have been together, even before that, like talking, like I never had an issue with her because I always minded my business. You know what I mean? Like that's whatever they talk about within their child and them is their business, and it's not my business, and I never get included. She has no reason not to like me, and I have no reason not to like her because we've never did anything to each other. Like I don't know why, like the internet always like has to pin people against each other. It's like me and her don't have a problem. Like I don't have a problem with her. She's never had a problem with me. Like it's just like even before on the T pages when they were just trying to pin us back to back, like every TikTok I was doing they were saying it was about her, every TikTok she was doing they were saying it was about me. But it was when you're not like beefing with somebody and you're just doing TikToks to do TikToks, you're not thinking about somebody specific, like yeah, let me post this, even though me and her don't got beef, let me post this because yeah, no, but I don't have a reason not to like her. Like she never did nothing to me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a reason not to like her, and she don't have a reason not to like me. I'm saying if it wasn't for YouTube, you wouldn't have shit. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Because I really like hate when people do this, like, oh, King made you. Like, first of all, King didn't make me. King met me. I still have a lot going for myself. I still have a lot of potential in the career field that I do want to pursue. I just have so much stuff going for myself. Like I'm a junior in college. I had a car and an apartment. I was doing everything by myself. I moved to a whole nother state by myself without mommy and daddy's money. You know what I mean? Like I've pretty much done a lot of stuff for myself. So yeah, if King was here, if King wasn't, I would still be the same person that I am. I would still be getting to the money, and yeah, that's that. You want your body to look right for brand deals? No, I want my body to look right for me because I want to feel comfortable. I am very much comfortable in my skin, but I have this goal and I have this goal of what I want my body to be. So me working out is just me being healthy and feeling good, because y'all, health is wealth. If you feel good physically and mentally, no, if you feel good physically and mentally, like you just work your best, you know what I mean? Like health is really wealth. Like health goes a long way. Like even trying to live for years and just like feeling good throughout the day, having energy to do stuff, feeling accomplished once you do a workout. Like I'm not doing it for no brand deals. Like you don't let other people's opinion affect you. That is completely true. I would say this, I feel like I'm a very strong-minded person because a lot of the stuff that I dealt with during my pregnancy on the internet and just like kind of people just kind of like deteriorate my character without even knowing me. Like, I feel like a lot of people would have folded, honestly, and just like kind of let that get out of hand, but I stood quiet. And it's just like, when you know yourself, you're not gonna let nobody, like, you're not even gonna feed into that, because it's like, bro, it's not true. But I definitely don't let people's opinion affect me, because at the end of the day, people are obligated to their own opinions. I can't stop that, but you just gotta like stay true to yourself and just know yourself, you know what I mean? You wish you waited to have a baby. Honestly, I mean, yeah and no. I love my daughter, trust me, like I love her. I feel like I've been knew she was gonna be my daughter for some reason. Like, when I have her, I was like, I felt like I already knew her. And you know, I know she was in my stomach for 9 months, so I kind of did know her, but I felt like I was like, yeah, like I kind of envisioned all this already. Like, it's like, you know, sometimes when you get, what's that word, like freak, like deja vu. You know when you have like deja vu sometimes where you're like, I've been here before. Like, I know with her, it's like I knew she was gonna be my daughter. And I feel like, honestly, I think everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't have changed it, you know what I mean? Because I'm in a very healthy relationship, I'm with a good man, I have a beautiful daughter, we have so much things in store. I'm still planning my individual career. There's so many stuff that I want to do still, and like I'm gonna get to it very soon, but I really wouldn't change anything. So another thing somebody said was that you are a very simple person, not in a bad way. I am, honestly, y'all. Like, I'm just not a very flashy person, or like has to do the most. Like, I'm a very simplistic girl. Like, I like simple things. I'm very appreciative of the little things. Like, King knows this, and I think this one thing he appreciates about me is that, like, you can go into a corner store and get me my favorite chocolate and I will be very much appreciated. Like, it's just the little things that count for me, I feel like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, growing up, my dad always give me money. He always gave me money, always presents and stuff, but it was just not, like, you know, sometimes it's not what we want. Like, sometimes we want, you know, love, or like you remembering the little things, or like instead of giving me money, you actually give me something I want. I'm a very simplistic girl. Even like my style, like I'm very simple. I just don't do the most. But let's see another one. Someone said you get mad fast. I actually don't get mad fast at all. I have a lot of patience. A lot. Another one was that you were still talking to King while he was with Nee and that other girl, Houston with Queen. No, I was not talking to nobody while they still were with nobody. No, let me tell you guys something. When you dating somebody, or when you dating around and you're not like in a fully committed relationship, like, you can talk to whoever you want to talk to, because you have not committed to that person. So if he was talking to someone else, or even if I was talking to someone else while I was talking to him, like, that's okay, because he wasn't my boyfriend. So why am I gonna just like give my all to this one person and only talk to him, and like, you know, it doesn't work out, or I find out I actually don't like his personality, like, you know what I mean? No, me and King actually started talking December 3rd. December 3rd we started talking. Like, I even got a DM to prove it, y'all. And yeah, I shot my shot. I did that. Yeah, ladies, it is okay to shoot your shot. The men do not always have to shoot their shot. Society has just made it so like a norm, like, oh my god, you shot your shot, you're a girl. Like, no. Yeah, I thought he was cute. I want some of him. But no, y'all, he was not talking to me when he was with nobody else. He might have been dating around, talking to people, which is completely fine, because like, who am I to say, yeah, we just met and we just started talking, so you only got to talk to me. You can't talk to nobody else. That's a little psycho. Do you worry about King cheating on you? No, I really don't. Was that an assumption? Anyways, I really don't worry about that at all, because I just don't. I have a lot of trust in him and a lot of faith in him. That's not even something that honestly comes up in my mind, because how good and healthy our relationship is. Yeah, I really don't worry about that. You are a really humble person in real life. Love you so much. I am a very, very humble person. I am so humble. I'm a very humble person, but it's like, I don't even like to say that about myself, because then I feel like I'm being too cocky. Or like, yeah, you're gonna say that about yourself, but I feel like a lot of people I've come across have always said that I've just been very humble. Another assumption was you don't want to go back to college. Let me tell y'all something. I spent over $6,000 in loans for college. I've spent almost 2.5 years in college, technically. Like, I think one thing I said too is I always want to stay true to myself. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm in the spotlight now where I make money off all my social medias. Yes, that is correct. But this isn't like a, to me, this isn't a promising future. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be like 60 years old and wanting to post pictures on Instagram and doing YouTube videos. No, like, I want to be set by that time. And it's just like, you never know in 20 years what the internet is gonna look like, what could change. So I need something that is promising. You know what I mean? Like, not that this isn't promising, but it wasn't my dream. My dream was a criminal justice bachelor's degree, and I wanted to get an associate's degree in business. Now, my kind of like thought process on my major has kind of changed a little bit because of what I do now. So I think I want to major mostly in business because I am a business and I would like to know the ins and outs behind business, so like nobody ever tries to play with me. Plus, I want to open up my own businesses because I want money to come in while I'm sleeping without me having to do too much work. But then I'm also like kind of looking into like realtor. I want to be a realtor. I think that's like cool. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much stuff that I want to do, and I'm only 22 years old, so like I have time to do it, and I don't want to wait till I'm too old to do it. So I definitely do want to go back to college because that was one of my first goals, was taking my bachelor's degree. And so I definitely want to go back to college, finish my degree. I don't want my 2.5 years to be a waste. I definitely see myself getting a degree. I want to say that I'm depressed. I am not depressed at all. Thank God, because I know a lot of women out there experience postpartum depression. So thankfully I have a good man who makes me in my life a little bit easier. And I'm really good with like you don't want to fix your gap because you feel confident about it. Honestly, I never had like an urge to be like, my gap actually used to be bigger. Let's be real. My gap used to be bigger. I had braces for a minute, but I have like extra skin in my gap that had to be removed, so I couldn't go through with the next process of my braces. And I'm 22 years old. Like, I've had a gap since I was a little kid, so it's like I've heard all the jokes, I've been made fun of. Like, nothing affects me. Like, I'm still pretty. I got a beautiful ass face. I got a handsome boyfriend. Like, it's not like, you know, this gap ain't stopping nothing. I mean, I kind of do, like, a part of me is like, you know, I do want veneers because I want a perfect smile, you know what I mean? But if I don't get veneers, I'm okay. I've dealt with it for 22 years. Heard all the jokes. No one can make me sad about my gap. Another one is you love being a mother. Honestly, I really do. I feel like being a mom was like a calling of mine. I've always loved children. Like, at my old church, I used to volunteer to teach them on Sundays. Like, I used to like take care of the babies during church. I've worked at a daycare where I was an infant teacher. I've traveled to Japan to work with kids. I've traveled to Guatemala to work with babies. Like, I've just done so much stuff that involves like making an impact on children's life. So to have my own child and really see like the day-to-day growth is just like really amazing. And it's just really amazing. It's a different type of love too. It's a different feeling. It's like an accomplished feeling. I made this pretty little girl. Like, this is my baby. Someone said you have a voice and can sing and will pop out soon because you love attention. I do kind of sing. Honestly, I don't think I'm like that good of a singer. Like, I think I'm just like okay, and I honestly don't ever see myself like making music because like I don't have a passion for it. And one thing about me, I really don't love attention. That's why I never respond to like negative stuff, because if I wanted the attention, I could respond to everything that's ever said about me. It's not true, and just go back and forth with people, but I don't like the negative attention. I said you are really unproblematic and probably have a small circle of friends. Honestly, I feel like as you get older, your circle of friends gets smaller because, you know, as you grow and your mindset changes, like, just not everybody fits like you know what I mean? And like, not everybody can just, you know, you gotta love people from a distance, I think, and just know what kind of energy you want around you. So like, yeah, people that are like drama, just like aren't growing and, you know, evolving, I honestly try to stay away from, because not that I don't love them, but we're not on the same page in life, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting older, I'm growing, growing. My mindset has changed. I don't do the same things I used to do in high school or even like freshman year of college. I do have a very small circle. I'm very unproblematic. If you ask any of my friends, like, I'm the goofy one who just likes to have a good time. Like, I'm just like a very lovable, goofy person. For real, anything goes down, I'm not one to play with. It's just one thing, because I'm so me, I'm so kind, I'm so humble, I am so respectful. Once you do disrespect me, yeah, it's like a switch. It's like a switch. I don't know why, but I have my daddy's blood in me. That's why. My daddy crazy. I think that was really it for the assumptions. Some of these were kind of like crazy, so I wasn't gonna answer them, but I kind of hope that was a good video. I hope that was a good video for y'all. I was very short, straight to the point, not sugarcoating nothing. I have nothing to hide. I never did, but I just always feel like not everything deserves a reaction or attention. Even if you tell your, like me making this video and answering some of the stuff that I've never answered, some people are still gonna be like, man, fuck what she's saying, this still true. You know what I mean? You can't always change everybody's mind about you. So that's why it's like sometimes it's just not even worth putting energy into, or, you know, answering, because I'm gonna say this and you're still gonna think this and do all this on social media. You know what I mean? So, but I hope y'all liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. I also wanted to do a story time of my first year in college, because ooh, Lord, that was an experience. And I just feel like if I have any young people watching me that's about to go into college, I kind of want to be like, tell you the do's and the don'ts, because I made a lot of mistakes my first year in college. I made a lot of mistakes, okay? So, but I also had a really good it was just weird, because I had a really fun first year of college, but I made a lot of mistakes, and like looking back at it now, I wish I would have did some things differently. But everybody has to go through it, I guess. Like, everybody has to go through some stuff to learn and to grow from. So what I went through was my growing experience, but if I had someone to tell me, don't do this, watch out for this, yada yada, I probably wouldn't have did it. You know what I mean? So if y'all want that video, make sure you comment down below. Say, give me a story time of your freshman year in college, and I'll make sure to get that video out. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in.